Hello, and I hope this video finds everyone happy and healthy and doing well with the quarantine and the getting back to learning online and those sort of things. And so, what I wanted to do, and something that the district has asked us to do, is to use Canvas to be a way for our teachers to have access to professional learning opportunities while we're shut down here. And so, what I have is a couple of different things I want to show you that are going to give you options for remote learning that's coming from the district, as well as being signed up for our Canvas page that will be coming out through the safety modules and a few other things that will be coming out throughout the week. And as many of you know or have heard from the administration here, or will be talking to the administration in the future, there are several different things you can do to get yourself moving forward. And a lot of that is to kind of work through at your own pace and with your own choice. And so what I want to talk about here is some of the ideas of getting started with Canvas. Some of us are very familiar with Canvas. Others of us have never seen Canvas before. The idea is that we want to all become more familiar with that. And that was kind of the challenge that Matt Smith, the assistant superintendent, put out to the principals and the administration a week ago, was to become more familiar with Canvas and Teams. And so through this process, that's kind of the idea. We want you to work through some of these modules as well as become more familiar with Canvas. Like I said before, some of you already use this with your classes, where is a place where you put resources and assignments and things like that. Others of you may have dabbled in it with our safety, and some of you may not have spent any time in here at all. So the first thing that I want you to do is take a look. There's a link. This link right here will also be attached in the email. I'll go ahead and put that directly in the email. But all you have to do is push Control and click on that, and it will open up a new web page. And what that web page will do is it'll take you to the Des Moines Public Schools sign-in. And as you can see here, if you've used Canvas before and asked it to autosave, it'll automatically fill in your username and your password. So once you click sign in, you're going to get taken to a screen that looks like this. It's got the option to go to your dashboard, go to a specific course. You can notice here along the left-hand side, you have different things. Your account, your dashboard, your course, your calendar, inbox, those kind of things. So if you click on the dashboard, yours will look different than mine, obviously, in the fact that you probably are part of different Canvas courses. You have your own courses that you'll be using, that sort of thing. And if you scroll down, you can see there are several different options here. The one that the district is asking us to use is the remote professional learning. So if you click on that, you'll see that there are several different links that have come out through this for all the staff, including access to professional development calendars, some other things along there. If you scroll down, we need to choose from either secondary or student and family services. Being that most of us are secondary teachers, we would choose the secondary option. Student and family services, that will give you some resources if you are an ARC, if you're a counselor, if you're serving in Tony's position, Larry's position, Carlos, those sort of positions that we are finding ourselves in. But so let's just take a look at both of them. So under the secondary option here, we have several different resources. A really great resource that will go in much more depth than I'm doing here in my video is Canvas Kung Fu. And that is a way to learn about Canvas and what it can do and how it can help you and all those kind of different things. You can see, you can start here. It'll take you through the modules that will really help you become familiar with Canvas. As we go back and we move back to those and click on secondary again, we'll notice that there are some other options here. Microsoft Teams, which is how we'll be asking some of you to contribute through PLCs, through other meetings that we may be asking you to be a part of. There's also some 7 Habits stuff that goes along with Covey. The one you're probably going to spend most of your time in is the secondary links. And that is where we have all kinds of resources around math and reading, standards reference grading, those sort of things. So if we go back to my dashboard, you'll notice there's also another section that all of you have access to, and that's the East High Safety Plan and information. And so what you'll see here is this, my screen looks a little bit different than yours because it's set up as a teacher on this. You're set up as a student for the safety plan. But what you'll be able to find is there are all kinds of different things in here dealing with the pages and the different things. So if you go up here to assignments, what you'll notice is there's the safety poster assignment, which we had you do back in the fall, the early fall, which was the tornado and the fire. There's also a module around safety. And so what you'll see if you click there, there are some Google form things. But if we come down here to pages, that's where you're going to find the information that you need to do. So with that, we're going to talk about important safety documents in this module. You'll have the opportunity for discussion around school safety, which we're putting together groups of people who are in the same part of the building to have those safety discussions around, as well as a chance to collaborate and have some opportunities to discuss with people in that part of the building. So again, this is where that information comes from. And so, like I said, yours will look different than mine for a few reasons, because you're a student and not the teacher on this model. So as I stated before, the safety modules will be asking you to take a look at a screen capture video similar to this one, where you'll be learning about run, hide, fight within our building, as well as answering a Google form that will discuss different ways that you are looking at that in your classroom and helping with safety in your classroom and those kind of things. There's also a nice little prize or chance for a prize that goes along with participating and completing that Google form, which will be sent out tomorrow, Monday, March 30th, with the information in it. And that's a chance to win 2 your general admission tickets to the state fair, just for completing that form to the best of your ability and giving some effort and some time. We're going to randomize that Friday, April 3rd. So be looking for that to come forward. The last thing I wanted to kind of bring your attention to in Canvas, not only using the sidebar here to navigate things, but also I think it's a little bit easier to show you from a course that I'm a student in. So if we go back to the homepage of that professional remote learning, we also have access to the professional development calendars. So if you click on here, obviously we're high school, so we want to click on the high school option. And that has the option to look at it as a PDF. It also has trainings. More information will be coming out from the district as well as from our building as to what you need to be participating in. If you click here on the side under announcements, you'll see that there's been a couple of announcements, both of them posted by Sarah Doherty. So you'll start to see some of this stuff, especially in the safety modules, as well as the other things that will come up from us here at East. And the last thing you want to take a chance to look at is the modules. And so what you'll see is some things that look like this. You have the option to click on that PD calendar, some more feedback sessions, how to navigate the course, the welcome. All of that will be done again off of the homepage. So if you get here and you're confused where to go, how did I get here, you can always just click on the dashboard and we'll take you back to all of the Canvas groups, Canvas courses you're enrolled with. And so when you do that, you have that option to come and click here on either safety, professional learning, or there will be another one that will be coming out from East. You click on that, again, the remote learning takes you to these tiles to click on. We clicked on secondary before, student and family services, just last chance here, gives you the same sort of things. It has Microsoft Teams, it has the 7 Habits, it has the Kung Fu course, which gives you more information. But if you click on that student and family service links, what you're going to find is there is, again, some learning that's planned around that and what that looks like. So, again, when I'm done with that, I can either click on Pages, I can click on Modules, I can click on Home. I'll just click on Pages. Takes me right back to where I started. Click on Secondary. And I have that option to go through. We've got Equity. Again, take a look at those secondary links. If you feel like you don't fit in that literacy or math, if you're saying, hey, I'm a science teacher, I teach CTE, I teach facts, I don't know where to look, that might be the idea of looking at this teaching tolerance, the standards reference grade refresher, or possibly even thinking about, in science, am I teaching some math resources? Am I teaching some literacy resources in my CTE course or my social studies course? So if you have any other questions dealing with Canvas and you can't find the answers through the Kung Fu link, as we showed right here when you click on secondary, feel free to reach out to any of the administration. We'd be happy to help you out with that. If you do have some other questions, you can direct them towards Sarah Doherty, who is a district office person. Again, I hope this finds you healthy and happy and excited for the opportunity to get back and start collaborating with your peers again. Like I said, if you have any questions, please let us know. Thank you and have a good evening.